Hello, my name is Coco, and I'm doing a recap of episode 3 of Legal High. And it started off with Kamikato being filmed, and apparently, I guess it's like a little documentary or interview you could say about him as a lawyer. But this time they get two different cases. Um, actually started off with this dude picking up his chick like she was getting married, and he's running off with her like by force. And then it shows the cops arresting him and the girl he took, the bride that he took, and her boo, her husband, standing off the side seeing him getting taken away. And then it went to Kamikato and being filmed. This piece that's about him. And apparently they get two different things. They want this show like the human side, well, the caring side of Kamikato. So they want him to have a case, and they get him one, and then or it just happened to work that way. And Majizumi got a court-appointed case to her, which happens to be the dude that took the bride before, basically, kidnapping, but he's been accused of stalking. Well, his whole thing was when he was describing their relationship to Majizumi. I don't know, the scenes, it had to be his memories. It came off looking like he was stalking her. Like first they saw, first he said they met at this bank thing, at this while he was getting money out of the machine, and then they saw each other, happened to be on the bus. It did, and it's kind of one of them like I seen them before, but you don't know them type of hellos. But then it shows him waiting outside her apartment. It just came off odd. But and he wouldn't talk to Majizumi, so Majizumi was like about to say, I don't know what she was going to try to explain because he wouldn't talk to her, but he just shouted out, of course, saying he's not guilty. So that's when he was telling her about all that stuff. And Kamikato's is about this elderly lady who loves baseball, but oh, she got a nasty mouth. The things that came out of her mouth, I cannot repeat. But she got a dirty mouth. And so she was saying so much stuff at the ball game. You know when people like get into the ball games, and they're yelling and all that stuff. And apparently the security guards took her, and when they did, they tried to take her away, and she was fighting them. She fell and hit her the very lower of her back. And she was telling Kamikato this, and who happens to be fighting this happens to work in Mickey's law firm. I forgot his name. But the dude was like, let me do a case for you. I want to be getting known. And they was like, well, here's this case that Kamikato has. And they were like, can you handle it? And Mickey was like, what are you going to do if you lose? He said, I dance naked. And Mickey said, I don't want to see that. He was like, how about you die? And dude was like, what? And he started laughing, and he was like, and it was serious. I don't know, just a bit. It was alright. Well, let me tell you, Kamikato, that dude had a head in the bag. Kamikato even had the judge crying. So Kamikato won. I don't think he won everything that she said. But he won almost everything, all the money that she asked for. And Mickey was not happy. Next thing you know, Sawatchi went and got a gun. She was opened it. She stuck a bullet in, right back, and went over to him. And then, like, bam, like, grabbed his arm, put it around it, and put a pillow on top of his head. And Mickey talking about there's 1 in 6 chance that you would get shot. I was like, what? Dude struggled and he ran away. I don't know what's up with that. I don't even know what to say about that. I was just like, well, wow. And Majizumi's case is not going so well because he's basically getting called out looking like a stalker. Even Kamikato visited her once, and he was like, you need to plead with the judge, not the prosecutor, because apparently the prosecutor happened to be the person she's going against that's on the bride side. apparently he used to be her professor when she was in law school. And little flashes go back, and it shows that you could tell Montezuma had a crush on him. But one time she overheard him say something. I forgot exactly what it was, but basically, I guess it came out to he didn't have those feelings towards her that way. And it seemed like I just felt like it was a wrong place, but then it went with the case because sometimes she had like a lot of the flashbacks while she was doing the case. And anyway, Kamikaze basically told her that, you know, you're not giving. He basically told her you ain't trying. And what time was she hit? Was it? Oh, before he said that, when she came in, the information guy, he was getting fed by Hattori, and Kamikaze handed him the money. And when the information guy got up and left, he gave Montezuma his card and said, if you ever need me, I'll do almost anything that you ask for a fee. He's talking about I won't ever use him, and that's when Kamikaze accused her that you're not even really trying. And Hattori mentioned something about that when he rides the bus, it usually is the same people every day, exactly where they sit. And it gave her idea to go into their bus station, because when he was because when she was talking to her client in court, she was like she was asking him questions. He basically was saying that our dates were on the bus, which you find that like odd, because he said that. She said, what about, because she said, what about your days off? He said the days didn't match up when they would get off. So, you know, their dates were on the bus or something like that. And so she got on the bus, and she showed this elderly lady her 2 pictures. And she said, yeah, I've seen them before. And before I mentioned that, Mickey had said, not Mickey, her client said that he had gave her a portrait of her. And that she was so excited about it. But the prosecutor said that that she found it creepy, and that she threw it away that day. So anyway, back to she brought in, well, you know, the other lady brought up the portrait, and she said that lady was very happy to receive it. And so that's what she called the information guy. The guy she said she wasn't ever going to use, Montezuma called him, and she got that lady's trash. And it gets to the court date. And it was just too long of, because this is the bride that got kidnapped. She kept saying no, how she didn't feel no type of way about her client. I mean, she was basically no, this. I mean, it just was bad. And I think, and you could see underneath when she was looking down on the paper, there was the drawing. And the ladies up there sitting up her line said that she threw away that drawing the first day she got it, that it was sometime last year. And here Montezuma had it. And as soon as she was about to like show like you lying, because there was so much, I can't believe she did that. And because her husband was in court and stuff, but her client finally got up and said enough, and I don't know, all Montezuma started crying. I mean, it was just sad, and she was like, "What about this?" And he was like, and he's like, "It doesn't matter," or something like that. He's like, "I'm a stalker," and I was like, "Wow, he really did have a relationship with her," but she denied that I was able to change the game when she would have brought out that portrait that she said she threw out last year. But so it ended that way. And Kamikaze saying, because you work for me, that if you don't win, you're gonna be fired. And she was like, and he had came into the last one. She had seen him in court too, that to watch her. But and she's like, what does it matter? She said, you gonna fire me anyway. He's like, since the clients don't want to give up, no, you're not. And then he was like, what are you gonna eat? And then they go eat, and near the end, they're watching the TV of his thing about him on TV. And it ends with Hattori, and Kamikaze was not feeling that. He was feeling like that it should have ended with him. And yeah, that's the way it ended. And so it had its sad moments and things like that. But it was a good episode, and that's it. Bye.